Dr. Winters here, and I'm here with Lew Jetton. And Lew and I meet together regularly in a business networking group, and so we kind of keep the pulse on business in this area. And there's a lot of changes this year, isn't there?
Quite a few. Quite a few.
And so we wanted to just talk about that and talk about immune systems and health and see how all that relates. Now, I know Lew is an expert on business marketing, and so he helps, he works with Bristol Broadcasting, and he helps businesses find out what they need to do to market. But I know you don't just go in and say, hey, this is our marketing offerings this month and let's sign you up. You really check out a business and get information on them, right?
Yeah, every business is different. Every approach to improve their business is going to be different. So you've got to tailor every approach for every specific business. Everybody's got some unique challenges. Everybody's got unique competitions. And it's not a one-size-fits-all.
Yeah, so you look at the big picture and then you make some recommendations based on that so the business can have a plan and you can show them how you can help with that plan.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
And that's kind of what we're doing here right now because everybody's in a crisis with this COVID situation and other things, and we're not addressing the public health issues. What we're addressing is the health of our immune system, which others aren't addressing, and we feel like that's a pretty important priority. And we're helping people have a knowledge of where they're at with their immune system, and then they can have confidence where they're at, or they can know that they need to do a lot of work, or they can know that they're pretty good shape and just need to tweak a few things.
Yeah, that was what it is when you brought it up and explained to us how this works. It's an immunity blood panel that they do.
Yeah.
And one of the things you hear about COVID is that people with compromised or weak immune systems are the most vulnerable to it. So, like a lot of people, I wanted to know where I stood.
Yeah.
And so I went and got the blood panel done and then brought the results to you, and we went over them to kind of do a little checkup.
Yeah. And how did you feel about that in terms of once you saw your results?
I felt pretty good. I was in a lot better shape than I probably thought I was. I'm 61 years old, so I'm kind of going into that age group now that is the most vulnerable to COVID. And so I wanted to see where I stood and if there was some things that I actually could improve upon.
Yeah, and so it just helps people know where they're at, know what they could do, and to be as healthy as possible. And that's really what we're talking about, is being as healthy as possible. And that's what we're after. And I want to thank you for sharing here with us why someone might want to do this. And is there anything else you'd want to contribute to that conversation?
Well, I mean, it's a precaution, like anything else. You want to know that you get some confidence afterwards. You get some reassurance if you're doing well, like I was. But also, I did find a couple of things that I could actually do to improve my immune system, and so that was the reassurance that I got, and also a bit of a prescription to kind of improve upon some things, and so I feel a lot better about my situation going forward.
Yeah. So whether you want a healthy business or a healthy immune system, we're your guys.
There you go.
I'm Dr. Michael Winters with Lew Jetton.